Thank you for joining us for your English news session program on radio television of Burkina Faso from Ouagadougou. 8 people were killed on the Bisa Gold site at the Kongosi area. According to the police report, some local gold diggers fraudulously entered the Bisa Gold mining gallery to dig golds. The police intervened to stop them, and the 8 people who were inside the gallery died. Following their death, the population demonstrated on the mining site and burned some vehicles of the Bisa Gold Company. The prosecutor says some investigations are open to get more details on what happened exactly. The ECOWAS Commission chairman paid a visit to the president of Faso, Rochmark Christian Kabore, this week. Jean-Claude Bruce says he met the president of Faso, the head of state, to present the regional integration situation the ECOWAS Institute working and to get some advices from President Rochmark Christian Kabore. The ECOWAS chairman Jean-Claude Bruce also dealt with the security and the COVID-19 concern with President Kabore.
That was an opportunity to cover several issues regarding regional integration in our region. Of course, we took this opportunity to reiterate again our condolences for the terrorist attack that we have observed in the country, the dramatic event in Solan and also in Arbingadori Road and also Basalgo Fulde roads. So we express our condolences to the head of state, to the government, and to the people of Burkina. And we also discussed the regional integration plan to fight terrorism. As you know, it was adopted in 2019 here in Burkina. And we also, of course, explained the specific and concrete action that we are taking to implement this regional plan. As you know, the head of Burkina Faso is also the head of free movement of goods and services. He's the ECOWAS champion. He's our champion. So we took this opportunity to exchange, to present to the president various progress made in this area of free movement and good and person, and also to take his advice about the next course of action. And we also took this opportunity to congratulate the government for the effort, the head of state and government for the effort and action taken to really fight COVID-19 here in Burkina. As you know, we have a risk of a third wave in our region in some countries, so we need to really remain very vigilant in implementing all the action, the measure, specific action recommended, so that we limit the risk of expansion of this pandemic. And of course, anytime we have this opportunity, we call for his advice on many of the issues that we have as far as integration is a process in our region is concerned.
The BRVM, the Regional Stock Exchange Chief Executive Officer, also paid a visit to the President of Faso, Rochmark Christian Kabore, this week in Ouagadougou. The BRVM CEO says he met the head of state to talk about the regional stock of exchange, mainly on the contribution of the BRVM Institute on the economic development of Burkina Faso.
I was honored to be in Burkina to have some discussion with the authorities of the country, some institutions, and the private sector. As you know, the BRVM is the stock market that is shared by the 8 countries in our region. And we are the stock exchange that aims to facilitate the mobilization of long-term resources for governments, for private sector and private companies. So I take the opportunity of this meeting to discuss with the head of state on how we can help the government of Burkina to mobilize more resources on the market. We take also this opportunity to talk about how we can help the private sector to come into the market, the big companies, the SMEs also. We have a TED board for these SMEs on the BRVM. So we talk about how it is possible to prepare them to come to the market and to mobilize resources. Finally, we talk about the mining. We know the importance of this sector in the economy of Burkina, and we share some view on how these companies can also mobilize resources locally, and also have some individuals that will bring to them their savings to be shareholders of these kind of companies. That is what we have discussed today with the head of the state.
Always on the domain of cooperation, let's say that the Tunisian ambassador to Burkina Faso is ending his stay in Ouagadougou. A bye-bye ceremony was organized by the Foreign Affairs Department to pay tribute to Mohamed Kaloum. He spent 4 years in Burkina Faso. Education, professional training, energy, health are the domain on which the both countries are cooperating. Before joining his country, he was awarded by the Burkina Foreign Affairs. The new chairman of the CENI, the National Independent Electoral Commission, met the Prime Minister this week. The CENI chairman, Élisée Ouedraogo, and his team talk about the project of the Electoral Code revising and reforms. They are planning to make more dynamic the Electoral Commission in Burkina Faso. The CENI chairman says their objective is to succeed the organization of the coming polls in Burkina, and to achieve these goals, they said they need the support from the government. The CEO of the Fortuna Silver Mining Group met the Prime Minister this week. The group was born from the combination of two mining companies such as Ross Gold, already working in Burkina Faso, and Fortuna Silver Mining, located in Latin America. George Alberto Gonoza says he has come to Burkina Faso to present the group to the Prime Minister and to reaffirm the commitment of the group to carry on with investment in several domains. The European Union, Germany, and the International Labour Organization are putting together to put an end to the child labor in Burkina Faso, mainly in cotton fields. The three partners launched at Gawa City this week a project called CLEAR. The project aims at withdrawing children from cotton fields and teach them diverse professional works for carrying out diverse activities in Burkina Faso. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to Radio Television of Burkina Faso to enjoy your weekend. See you next time and take care.